Hi, guys. Bubba, he's not coming back yet. No, he's not. He's not coming back yet. I'm sorry, Bubba Bear. Come on. Come on up here. Come on, Bubba. All right. I'm going to press mute in a second here, hopefully. All right. Not soon enough, but hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. So, hi, Joel. I wanted to do a couple unboxings. If you follow me at all, you know I have a whole lot of unboxings to do. The last couple of times I've tried to do an unboxing have been like kind of nightmares because like the boys come in or Peter comes in the middle of it or something. So Peter just left to go get my youngest son in Watkins Glen, which means it'll be like 4 hours. So I'm like, okay, while Peter's not here and hopefully the boys, they never show up unannounced. So I would like to try to get a couple of unboxings done so that I can like say, yay, I got a couple done. And then I have like a trillion other things to do, which one of them is my Beltane altar. I have to get ready. This weekend I'll be doing a Beltane video for sure because next weekend is Beltane. I can't believe it. So it's busy, busy, busy. Dana, hello, sweetheart. It has been crazy, insane, busy. Like to the point where I really don't like when it gets this crazy. I start to feel really overwhelmed because between the shop and the circle and then just everything and the channel and everything else and then my health stuff and it's just been crazy. So unfortunately, I literally can't tell you. I can't even count how many decks over there I really need to unbox. Like at some point, I might just say, I don't know if you guys want to see all these unboxings anyway, and put them into circulation. And I don't know because it's kind of crazy. I have a whole cart that I have to unbox still. Hi, Emma. Hi, Raven. So, but there's a couple that came in recently that I thought, all right, I really kind of want to do a couple of these for sure. So, and this is one of them. This one is called the Woodland. Oh, yeah. Say this 40 times fast. Woodland Wardens Oracle. Woodland Wardens. Woodland Wardens. You can make an unboxing video, not live. I know, and I've been thinking about it. I will probably do some of those for sure. But if I have the time and energy, I would like to do as many of them as I can live because I like to see you guys' response too and see, you know, what you think about them and stuff. But I probably will be recording some of these because usually if I just record them and I don't do them live, they're a lot shorter because I don't squirrel out quite as much. They're like 15 minutes and I can get through a whole deck, which I'm always like, really? How did I do that? Anyways, this deck just came out though. So I try to, if I can, I try to get some of the new decks on. That is the, what I just posted there. That is my link to, this deck. And again, I think I get like a couple pennies. It's not like I get a whole lot or anything from this, but I always try to have a link there in case you, decide you want to order the deck. Some of us are scrolling enablers. I don't know what you mean. It's so cute. I really, this is one that I wanted to get into circulation. All right, I don't like that color light. I changed my mind. That's better. That I wanted to get into circulation because I think it's going to be a really good, like, late spring, early summer, even though it snowed a couple days ago. So, late spring, early summer with snow, I guess. I don't know. I'm sick of it. You are backed up on showing decks, and I just ordered. It's okay because, hello, Alice in Wonderland is like one of my favorite things. Of course, I had to get that deck. I'm so excited. Dana got me the Alice in Wonderland deck, the Disney one that's coming out, I think, next week. It might be coming next week. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is the Woodland Wardens Oracle. It's done by Jessica Rao, and she has a couple books that I'm really like. I really want to order, I think, because I love the style of her art here. is really good, and they're like floral and fauna kind of books. So I really am kind of excited about it. Come on. I'm waiting for Amazon to load it up. Oh, yeah, it's called Floriography. No, I don't want the Kindle edition. Oh, it's a calendar. No, it's a book. Botanical Encyclopedia. It's called Floriography. So it looks really good. So I might have to get that soon. But, all right, so it comes in a box, obviously. Comes in a box, duh. It is a different kind of publisher. This is by Andrews McMeel Publishing. It says it's $19.99. It's like 17 something on Amazon right now. And it has a little bit of a biography in the inside of the box for the author. Hi, Gabby. The book itself is a thick book. And you know me, I'm all about the thick books for Tarot and Oracle. But this is, again, one that I may look at because if it has to do with the kind of like floral stuff that is in here, I don't know enough about that to know how it correlates with the cards. So this is one of the few decks that I've seen that really beautifully incorporates animals and floral and fauna. And I thought I really like this style of deck. So she has quite a bit of information. It is a black and white book, but that's okay for me, about each card. And so it might be one that I look at least for a little while. I have heard, how do I want to say this? I have heard bad things, I guess. Some of the reviewers were saying not so great things about the cardstock, that the cardstock was too thin. And I will say that it's pretty thin, but I think, and maybe I'm wrong, I wonder if they say what kind of cardstock it is. It reminds me of the plastic cardstock that is probably going to last a while. So for me, I don't really care if the cardstock is kind of thin, on the thin side, as long as it's not going to like fray and be crazy and not, and totally not last very long. But I'm trying to think, it doesn't really say. We'll see. We'll see how the cardstock holds up. It feels like a matte finish, but it kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It feels like a matte finish, but to me, it really reminds me of the plastic cardstock that was in, that funny deck, the funny tarot deck, and I had her on. I even interviewed her, but where she did the plastic cardstock. That's what it reminds me of. It's thin, but it feels like it's going to be fine. Mood, yes, that's it. The Mood Tarot, exactly. And exactly, me too. I'm really kind of over the really chunky cardstock because you can't shuffle it. And it's so thick you can't even hold it in your hands. I mean, if the tarot deck is this big, how the hell are you going to shuffle that deck? It drives me crazy. So I'm kind of happy with this. It's not bad. So this is the backs of the cards. The vintage kind of look to this deck is what really drew me to it. The first, I don't know how many cards, but it kind of acts like, for an Oracle deck, it kind of acts like a tarot deck in the major arcana, although it stops at some point. It doesn't keep following the tarot all the way through the majors, so it's not a tarot deck, but it does kind of, and she even references the tarot deck in the book somewhat, so some of them can kind of follow the tarot. For instance, the first card is 0, and it's the Mouse and Buttercup Innocence. Isn't that cute? I really, really love the style of this deck. The imagery is very vintage. And I love that there's animals and floral and fauna. I think it's really cute. The card number 1 is the Cat and Lavender, and it's Independence. Yeah, it's exactly. The font is kind of vintage. Exactly. And she numbered them like tarot, kind of. You know, like with numeral numbers. What exactly is numeral numbers? Roman numeral. Yes, it is Thursday. So I really think they're cute. I love, of course, number 2 is the spider and passion flower, which is creative ingenuity. I have problems shuffling the modern witch. It's too thick. Really? Oh, no, not the modern witch. The mood tarot. Yeah, I hear you. The modern witch is too thick. It's really hard when they're that thick to shuffle. And some of them even, like I love, the deck I love to hate, you know, or hate to love is the Light Seers. I love that deck. But that's a deck that's really hard to shuffle. It is really a thick deck. So it's not an easy deck to shuffle. All right, is my light doing weird things? Yes, it is. It goes really dark and then really bright. It's because I have light behind me, so I'm sorry. Number 3 is the Hare and Oak, New Opportunities. Love the acorns. That's the cards are all over the floor deck for me. Yes. Gotta love the rumerals. Shut up, Steven. Oh, I love that Steven will call me out and be like, yep, good job, mama. Number 4 is the Bear and Cedar, Leadership. So again, still like following the major arcana of the tarot. And I love, it's like so Victorian era kind of imagery. I really like it. Number 5 is the Sheep and Blackberry, Devotion. So cute. And like I said, it's under 20 bucks right now on Amazon. And I know I'm not a, you know, I'm not a person that loves to support Amazon, but in this day and age, guys, I don't know how we're supposed to get around it. I don't have the money all the time to always not support Amazon. It just happens. 6, the Frog and Lotus, which is Metamorphosis. I'm going to have a hard time speaking apparently today. The Frog and Lotus. Metamorphosis. Sis. Number 7 is the Chipmunk and Laurel, and this is Success. Look at that little chipmunk. He's so cute. And see what I mean? Very vintage feel. Hi, Sherry. How are you, honey? Almost like a Victorian era fauna and animals. I really like it. The sheep and the spider card also remind me of wallpaper. Yes, that's it too. Well, yes, some of those really pretty like Victorian wallpapers. Yes, that's why I love it. Someday I'm going to have several different style houses. Where are we? Number 8, this is the Elk and Ash, and this is Strength. So here we are following the tarot. So pretty. It's super pretty. Number 9 is the Weasel and Pine, Introspection. So the Hermit, perfect, like following the tarot. Very pretty imagery. We'll have to see together when it strays from the major arcana. I'm glad the animals are not wearing people clothes. Yes, me too. I agree. That's kind of goofy. What is the deck that does that? And I'm like, and I don't think I ever even showed it. I'm sure I still have it, but oh, what the heck is it called? I can't think of it, but I was like, I'm not in love with this deck. This is 10, which is the Duck and the Chrysanthemum, Luck. So follows, that's like the wheel for me. God, I'm trying to remember the name of that deck. I don't know if I ever did an unboxing of it. 11 is the goat and willow, overcoming obstacles. Overcoming obstacles. 12 is the lizard and pitcher plant, stagnation. Stagnation. All right, that's a cool ass lizard. So I don't know if that necessarily follows the glad the animals are not wearing people clothes. Yes, me too. You know what, Dana? I wonder if I make you a moderator, if it will allow you to post links. Because I don't think anybody saw that link. But maybe if I make you a moderator. You have a similar lizard? Oh, that's cool. I don't remember seeing. We don't have a whole lot of lizards in New York. They're not a fan of the snow. 13, the moth and eucalyptus, an ending. So that follows, right? Gorgeous for death. So beautiful. My glasses are dirty. Definitely think anthropomorphizing the animals would take me out of it. I see the humor in that, but sometimes I just want, yeah, animals and nature. Exactly. Exactly. 14 is the vulture and asphodel, upheaval. Upheaval. I love the vulture. How cool. And that's a beautiful card. The colors really, that's gorgeous. I like that card a lot. 15 is the deer and oat, and this is healing. So, maybe not like, you know, the tarot and that. I don't really see too much of the devil in that card. Healing. If you go to Pinterest, look for Willowwind. Yes, and Jennifer Strelly, exactly. And, see, now it lets you do it. Yay! And my link for this deck, if you want this deck, my link is up at the top there. And I will put it down below when we aren't live. This is 16. This is the Crow and Dogwood Intelligence. So pretty. Just very, very Victorian vintage kind of feel. Makes me want to talk with a British accent. Can you help me out, Stephen? Hip hip and cheerio and all that good stuff. I used to be able to do that a long time ago. 17, the salamander and the black pepper, inspiration. I'm terrible because if I start to try to talk with an accent, I start to meld them all together. So it could be like British, Irish, and Southern all at the same time. Wow, I need my glasses on apparently. So 17, right? Nope, 18. The boar and the pumpkin, confidence. Oh, that's a cool card. I like that one. What do you mean? I don't have an accent. I know. Well, could you talk like me? That always, to me, that always seals it. I'm like, well, how can you, to me, there's no, I mean, I know everybody says that, but to me, there's no identifying features of my accent because we don't like, I don't know, maybe it's like nasally. I've heard that upstate New York is like nasally. That could be. The bat and hellebore, intuition. This is 19. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Look at you, Dana. I love you, sweet pea. You're so cute. So pretty. It's just so pretty. See, I don't hear the New York accent. Right? Well, I'm definitely not, New York City accent. The coffee. Give me the coffee. Definitely not that. What is that? Oh, the Cayman and Poppy Dreams. This is 20. I don't think anyone could talk like you. Well, you might be right there. These are really pretty. I'm really impressed with how just pretty they are. You have a Southern drawl. Once I'm down in North Carolina, I can totally slip into my Southern drawl from North Carolina. Yeah. The Skunk and Magnolia is protection. And it depends on where you are in the South, right? I mean, there's North Carolina accent is way different from like Georgia or Texas. Or they're very different. They haven't heard me talk yet. No, they have not, Dana. Cutie. I swear, Dana, I'm going to have you on. I think I can do it through StreamYard. Then we'll have you on. The Owl and Hop Wisdom. This is 22. My parents are Okies and I live in Bakersfield, so I sound a bit, yeah, there you go. So a bit Southern. And again, Okies, that's way different from like North Carolina. Way different from Georgia. And New Orleans, that's a whole nother accent, right? Depends on whereabouts in New Orleans you're from. That could be a totally different. Sometimes I love my people from New Orleans, but sometimes I cannot understand that if they're really, really New Orleans, sometimes, I'm like, okay, wait, a little bit slower. I'll get it, I swear. 23, the Hound and Pair Loyalty. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Oh, I really like how simple and pretty these are. Sometimes you just want a pretty deck. I had the Boston no R thing going on, but erased most of my accent. Oh, yeah, park the car. You gonna park the car? Yeah. I love Boston. What kills me is Boston people don't know how to spell. Because, like, when Frank lived in Worcester, which is how it's spelled, Worcester, Worcester. That's how you, but if you say that when you're there, they're like, what are you talking about? It's Worcester. I'm like, what? How is it Worcester? Exactly. I'm a, yep, Worcester. I'm like, that does not, you can't spell Worcester like Worcester and think people are going to know how to say it. The Martin and Foxglove Mischief. These cards remind me of the tapestries from the Harry Potter films. Yes, that are inside the common rooms. Absolutely. Yes. Did anybody else go see the newest Fantastic Beasts? We went to go see it this weekend. Oh, it was so good. Really, really good. I loved that they actually did not shy away from the fact that Dumbledore and Grindelwald were in a relationship. It was so good. You downloaded it illegally? That's okay. Did you get to see it? The Wolf and Rosehip Guardianship. Oh, these are absolutely gorgeous. I could totally see these as tapestries. You're right. And they are totally the style of the Harry Potter tapestries in the common rooms. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Couldn't miss it. Of course. Of course, of course. The Bee and Pomegranate Productivity. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Oh, I just, see, sometimes you just want some pretty, pretty cards that are just pretty. Now, you know me. I love my dark decks. I love my big penis decks. Love them. But sometimes just to have some really pretty imagery is really nice. The Fox and Ivy Adaptability. These are also SFW. No one would get weirded out. Yes, exactly. Yep. Nobody gets uncomfortable. Nobody like looks at it and goes, oh, I don't know. What kind of person are you, right? The Possum and the Peony. Bashfulness. They are so cute. Very pretty. My squirrel is next. Yay! What number is it? It is 29 is the squirrel and chestnut preparation. Squirrel. You're so pretty. The beaver and birch home for 30. I could have that around my mom and she wouldn't call me a devil worshiper. Maybe. It's possible. She might be okay with it. But sometimes it's fun to have those decks, right? I love to pull out. I'm so bad. I shouldn't even say this because it tells you what kind of person I am sometimes. This is the turtle and coriander satisfaction. I know when I was living with Nancy, my Aunt Nancy still, and she had the Jehovah's Witness. Was it? Yeah. Is it Jehovah's Witness? Yeah. She had them come over once a week, you know, to sit and talk with her and everything. And I would purposely put on Sabrina, the Teenage Witch on Netflix, the Netflix version, because it was like all devil and the nasty devil looking, and I would purposely put it on just because I'm that kind of person. I've only been to Boston once for a few hours on Samhain on the way to Salem. I loved it. But Samhain and Salem, definitely overwhelming. I recommend you go any other time but Salem or but Samhain because it's so busy. It's just crazy. I did it to do it, but I won't again. Yes, that huge crowd's too much. And we went last year during COVID and it was like, oh, forget it. The badger and ginkgo healing wounds. Ah, I love the badger. I do it on purpose by having dark decks out when she comes by. That's okay, Ponders Pros. The raccoon and sycamore. Are you licking? Hey, psst, you're not supposed to be licking. You know I'm on live, so he thinks he can get away with it. The raccoon and sycamore. So cute. Hey, you guys, click that like button for me. We only have 2 likes so far. Click, click, click. The snake and fern starting over. Oh, that is gorgeous. January is a great time to go to Salem, and the weather's beautiful. Yeah. I would, for me, the best time I would think to go to Salem is the fall. Like right before, I don't know. I would say, yeah, maybe January, November, December. So the October crowds are gone. Or early spring, like around now would be nice, I bet, too. The ladybug and sweet pea, happiness. These are so pretty. Yes, the backs of the cards. Very simple, pretty. You can, they're totally reversible if you can do reversing. Fall in Salem is heaven, but I can't people that, yeah, it is very people, right? The finch and peach romance. No problem, honey. Don't lick, Bubba Bear. You're not going to get away with it just because I'm on. Come on. You come up. Come on, Bubba Bear. Come on. The coyote and datura. Deceit. Ooh. These are all so pretty. I just love that it's like a pretty deck. Gives me vibes from that book and movie. The Secret Garden. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. The Secret Garden. The porcupine and, oh, no. I don't know how, anemone and that other boundaries. Anemone? Did I say it right? Maybe I did. I don't know. That. Very pretty. Very pretty. The otter and cattail. Peace. Otters are the cutest damn things ever. And you all know, I'm sure you all know this, but the otters, they pick a rock forever. They carry around the same rock with them forever. Yes, like enemy. So did I say it right? An enemy? I think I might have. Woo, I'm so proud of myself. The bobcat and blackthorn, patience. These are so pretty. I saw the first otter of the season in our creek. Aw, they are so cute. The snail and huckleberry. Trust in the invisible. Aw, you're my huckleberry. Can you tell I'm a big fan of that movie? You're my huckleberry. The eel and iris. Safety. Oh, these are just gorgeous. I really like that. They're very simple and pretty. And you're right. Like, nobody could say anything bad about them. The trout and lily of the valley. Purification. Gorgeous. I could totally see these hanging up like, hey, hanging up like all over. Hey, mister, I happen to be doing something. Hey, come on. Hang. Rudeness. That's rude. Hang up all. If I don't open the door, he'll continue. Look. Nobody's here. Oh, look. Nobody. See? Nobody. It's okay. Come on. Otherwise, he'll just keep going. I don't know what I was saying now. I totally lost it. The hawk and thistle. Graceful persistence. Hexen. Hi, sweetheart. When I went to New Orleans, it was the week after Mardi Gras. It was great. Not crowded, but still had everything just cheaper. Oh, perfect. The trout are running. I know it. April 1st. All the dogs here just went insane. They heard type. See that? You made all the doggies crazy. The antelope and wheat nourishment. Anyways, oh, I know what I was going to say. I could totally see like all of these in really pretty frames all over like a Victorian house. They're very like vintage and pretty and classic style. That's what I would say. It's very like classical style. They're so pretty. We're almost done. The butterfly and snowdrop. Hope. Hope. They're so pretty. The rooster and sunflower. Communication. Gorgeous. You could scan the cards and print 8x10s. Yeah, and hang them up. Absolutely. They're so pretty. I love this one. The dragonfly and pansy. Balance. I wonder why I love this one, my Libra ass. And it's all blue and yellow. It's so pretty. They're very gorgeous. Oh, this is gorgeous too. They are all beautiful. The horse and bluebell. Modest fortitude. They are all really classically pretty art. Love it. The ram and dahlia. Determination. Oh, they are gorgeous. And finally, the quail and gooseberry. Anticipation. And this is, what is it, 51? Is L 50? 51, I think. The quail and gooseberry. Love how they incorporate the animal and a plant can be used in spell work. For example, the meaning would be the intention, and you can get a spirit animal to connect an herb you can use. Yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. It'd be great if you're doing a specific spell to have that animal help you with that spell. Oh, that would be awesome. And there goes my hot flashes. Okay. So again, I really adore, it says 52. Oh, because there's 0. So Woodland Wardens. The link is up at the top, or if it's not live anymore, you'll see it down at the bottom there. I'll put it in the bottom for you. It's under $20 right now on Amazon. So it's really a nice deck. And I know a lot of people are complaining about the thin cardstock. I think it feels like almost like the plastic stuff. So I think it may be okay. Like, I don't think it's going to wear down very quickly. I'm probably going to record a couple unboxings because I have so many. This is not a new deck, but Tarot de St. Croix. Love, love, love this deck. This is the second edition that just came out. So I may do an unboxing of that one. I got the Earthcraft Tarot or Earthcraft Oracle, which is an awesome, awesome oracle. I might do, I don't know, I might go out back on and do live later. And I finally got, yay, my Victorian Romantic showed up, which is gorgeous. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So again, hi Kay. I have a lot to unbox. I just don't have the time. Beltane is next weekend, not this weekend, but the it's really good. It's really, really good. That's from Juliet Diaz, who is one of the authors that I'm in love with lately. The Altar Within is her new book that I'm reading now that I absolutely adore. And I'm sure we'll be talking about that very soon because it's so good. Beltane is not this coming up weekend, but the next weekend. Next weekend is Beltane. And so we will be talking about Beltane. I'll be talking about Beltane this weekend. I'm sure I'll have a couple of videos this weekend. And I will continue. I have so many videos that I really need to do, and they're coming. And tomorrow on the living room in Facebook is our second live of the week, and we have just gotten in a whole table full of new stuff. So join us for our live. I love you guys so much. And yeah, click that like button on the way out. I love you, love you, love you, and have a great night.